Happy Friday, West Texas, El Paso, 18th of February, almost 9:30, 41 degrees outside. I'm staying in. I think the high today is like 50 something. Um, Wife's off at work. I got two little quick stories for you. First one is one of my wife's lifelong friends uh, just had to run away from her husband because he was going to end her. They had been married for 33 years. And on their 25th anniversary, this husband, they live and work, he works, they used to live, he still lives in Juarez, Mexico. And if you don't know much about the different countries around here, the laws that are here in the United States they're just not there. So, anyways, about 25th wedding anniversary, this guy builds this woman, his wife, her dream home. And he works a lot, but he makes a ton of money. But he has to work a lot. I mean, he's one of those guys that's got his own little security team. It's a lot of fun to go to their house. Anyways, so he builds his house for her and all this kind of stuff, and boom, 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 boom. She starts losing weight and doing all this kind of other stuff, and lo and behold, about 6 weeks ago, he comes home early from a business trip, and she's in bed in their house with another man. And to say that didn't end well was bad. It was real bad. I mean, he was a chocolate mess for a while, and from what I understand, that woman is now on the run. She is running away from her husband because she doesn't want to have to deal with what's going to happen to her if she stops running. So I'm telling you, life is very cheap outside of the United States, and in my opinion, if you want to fool around on your man, uh, sit him down and tell him, hey, you're not getting it done for me. You don't make me tingle anymore. I'm going to go on and find me somebody else. And then you deal with it face to face with that guy. But you get caught. You get caught stepping out on somebody, or you get caught fooling around. It is what it is, and you deserve what you get. That's my personal opinion. The second story is my wife is an executive at a hospital here, the University Medical Center. And part of that is where you have to go to functions. So we had to go to a event that was sponsored by some medical corporation or company. They paid for everything, so we showed up there. And I was sat at the table. They're called the leadership team for the hospital. So it's 15 people from the leadership team, my wife and I, the CFO and his wife, and the CEO and his wife. We were the only 3 men at this table. The other 12 women at the table were all single or divorced. One of them was divorced, the other 11 were single by choice. And here's where it starts getting weird. As the night progresses, you come in, they do their ceremony, they talk about this and da 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 da. Everybody claps and whatever else, and then they serve you dinner, and then the music starts and all that. And in between that time, you get to talk. And these 12 women are just showing pictures of their dogs. And the one lady that's divorced, she sits there and she's talking to him, and she's, yeah, I know, I miss my kids and da 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 da, but I try to see them at least once a week when I can. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. I understand being married to you. I don't know. Maybe they just don't have maternal instincts or that, but they had an opinion about everything. And as soon as I was there by myself and the CEO and the CFO got off to mingle and whatever else, or my wife was with them and they go off to different tables and say hi and all that kind of stuff. And I was sitting there. They start talking just major crap about guys, and I'm just laughing. And they'll be like, "What are you laughing at?" I'm just like, "Nah, nothing. I ain't got nothing." I'm not trying to screw my wife's career up because I'm going to try to prove a point. I was just laughing at them. Um, Anyways, but the acronym Kevin Samuels came up with called signs, shaming, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. Woo! Those women needed to be right, and They have a pecking order. But anyway, that all that being said, so dinner's served, we eat, dun 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 dun. The DJ rolls out, and the place is set up in a big uh, octagon, not octagon. Uh, looks like a giant cracker box. I can't think of the word to save my life. But anyway, and there's all these tables around there, and about 70% of the tables are just pure women. What they say in Spanish, it's pura gallinas, no hay un gallo. There's no roosters, just nothing but pure chickens. And they open the bar and they're getting liquored up and getting crazy. And the first song comes out, and like a herd of buffalo, the women get out there and they start dry humping the air and stuff like that. And you see, most of the people that are in senior leaders, heads of companies and stuff like that, there's a kind of like an unwritten rule that if you want to be in some of the very top positions, you need to be married. Um, anyways, that being said, so they start dancing. I'm sorry, I got a little bug in here flying around. Uh, and I dance. I like to dance. I get up, start dancing with my wife. We're having a great time. And I sit down, and one of the girls at the table asked me to dance. And I just flat out told her, no, I'm here with my wife. I don't do that. I'll dance with my wife and nobody else. And it kind of got quiet at the table. I said, I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything, but I'm just here with my wife. She's the one I want. She's the one I dance with. And then later, we've been there like 3.5 hours, and a couple girls come over again, and they're tipsy, and they pull on your hand, okay, come and dance with me, down, down. I tell them no, and they just seem fucking shocked that a guy would tell them no. And my wife is good looking, and she is way younger than I am, a lot younger than I am. Yes, it does bring a smile on my face, and I don't do that. And especially you should see how angry those women get when a slow song comes on. I'm 6'2", my wife's 5'8", but we go out dancing. Even with heels on, she's still shorter than me, which I don't. Anyways, slow dance and all that kind. We had just a great time, and but those women, they come back to the table. And they're showing pictures of their dogs and their cats and their vacations where they went with their girls and da 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 this and I'm just thinking to myself, what are they going to do when they get old and can't work or just are forced to retire? What are they going to do? All because they couldn't make peace with the man. And they were not pretty. They were, I don't know if you've seen a woman, what happens to her head when she gets fat. And I mean fat. I mean where you can put your arms on your belly fat. Their heads get fat. Their cheeks get fat. They weren't attractive at all. And they looked like they were all wearing tablecloths. Not fit, not feminine, bad attitudes, knew everything. Yeah, I was just, anyways, what I'm trying to say is that I understand why the men go their own way. The women are delusional. These older women think that they're brand new, and they're not at all. And unless they band together in Golden Girl communities, they're not gonna enjoy their retirement. Doesn't matter who you are, where you are, sooner or later you have to deal with the public. And you don't want to be an old woman on her own. All right? Again, MGTOW guys, you're right. You don't have to put up with this delusional shit. Anyways, if you get a chance and you can make peace with the woman, I highly suggest it. Stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can. If you can't, take care of your damn self. You deserve it. Like a fart in a G-string from West Texas, El Paso. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.